Hey everyone. So this next video is going to be discussing the different types of joints as well as the movements that they allow your body to do. So this first image, it's not the best one, I'll be honest with you, but it's a good one that allows you to see the 6 different types of joints that we're going to be discussing. All right. Then, well, we broke them down. First one up is the hinge joint. It gets that name because it behaves similar to a hinge. Think of it like a door on a hinge. It's only going to open one way. All right, it's just like the hinge joint where we see right here between something like the femur and the tibia, right? So your leg, or up here in the arm, humerus in the radius and ulna, right? Same idea. They're going to connect, and it's going to allow you, as best I can, to bend and relax, contract and relax. So that is the hinge joint. It only moves those two directions. Next up, we're going to see the one called the saddle joint. Saddle joint is probably one of the weirder joints, but without it, we probably wouldn't be here right now. This is your thumb. So let's think about what your thumb could do. It can move in all directions like that, side to side, back and forth, in circles, I guess, right? And that is what your saddle joint allows your thumb to do so that we can have our opposable thumbs. Not that part, this part. All right, it's kind of weird watching that one. So that is your saddle joint. Next up is a pivot joint. The pivot joint allows your joint to do exactly what it says. It's going to pivot. Think of it like a basketball player. If you're pivoting on one foot, you're moving your body side to side. You can't go forward or back, but you can pivot around a point. Right? Same thing here. Here's my forearm. My elbow's not going anywhere, but I can twist my hand back and forth. It's pivoting around an area. I apologize for the video, by the way. I can only do so much behind the screen. Next up is a gliding joint. The gliding joint allows for your hand to make these motions, right? So it allows these bones to slide over each other. So two flat bones can slide in multiple directions. Next up is the condyloid joint. This one is a fun one. It allows for your fingers to basically bend and then make a fist. So if you notice, I have my hands full extension. When I close them, they're not just going flat like that every time, right? You can bend them in. So all the fingers can bend inward. So that's what your condyloid joint allows for. It's not a hinge. Your fingers aren't just doing this. I can't even make them do that. They want to come in like a ball. So it allows for that to happen. Last one is the ball and socket joint, shoulders, and hips. All right. These allow for the most free motion. It allows for your arms to move in almost all directions. All right. Because it's as if it's a ball and socket. Right. It can go in all different directions. So that said, those are the different types of joints that you have for your synovial joints, the freely moving joints. If you have any questions on those synovial joints, please let me know. Next video, we'll be talking about the different types of movements that you can do with those joints, the anatomical names for those movements. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know.